So a data analyst, Excel for beginners. So let's open our Excel. I have my Excel open already. So, so let's give it some time to come up. Sorry, it's taking time. So the first thing that we're going to do, this is how your Excel look like when you don't have, when you open it. This is the home, which is where you find a blank workbook. A blank workbook is like a whole Excel the workbook. Then under the workbook we have sheets. You can create as many sheets as you want. So now we have new, we have open. Let's assume we have a recent Excel file that you want to open. So now we don't have any recent Excel file. So as a beginner, the first thing you need to know is how to navigate your Excels, how to navigate, how you to go through, how to first you get used to the menu bars and code. So first thing, let's open a blank workbook. So this is how Excel workbook is. So here, this is your workbook. So we have, looking at the up here, we have file, which is where when you click on this file, it will take you here where you save. Then this home insert, when you want to insert a table, when you want to insert a pivot tables, illustration, a chart, and co. This is draw. Let's assume you want to draw anything. You come to this draw, you draw. Then the page layout, how you want your page to be laid out, whether you want it a margin, like let's say margin, we have normal, we have wide, we have narrow. Then we have orientation, which is portrait and landscape. Like if you are used to Word documents, all these things will be this menu bar will be like, it's just a what should I say? Let me refresh your memory. Yeah. So we have the formula bars, where you write your formula, auto sum, the instant functions and co. This is the drop down. This is data where you put, this is your filter. This is from Excel files, web, whatever, data, get your data. This is review. This is view. This is when you want to review something. This is view and this is home. So now, so let's go back to home. This home, we have, you have your the font side, you have your alignment, you have your number, you have the style, you have cells. We have so now the next thing that we are going to learn is how to insert sheet. This is sheet one. Let's assume now you want to insert another sheet. You click on this drop with this plus sign here to insert a sheet. This is sheet two. We have one. Then let's say you want to rename it. You can type so let me use my name Ada. So the next one is, this is what we call this is formula bar. This is formula bar. This is the column bar, name box. We call it name box. This is name box. So this straight line is called column. We call this straight line down column, and we call this row. This is called row and this is called column. Then this one box like this is called cell. Yes, we call it cell. So let's assume this name box now, for you to um to know the looking at this column now, if you look at it, is label A B C D E F G. So this is the name given to each column. This is the column name and this is a row name. Rows is being given, and the row is numbers, is being named by numbers, while the columns is by variable alphabetically. So looking at this name box now, this is what we have, A1, which means we selected the effects cell, which is this box, which is in A and 1. So let's say I selected this, I come to this B and select this 5. Here is B5. So this is how I selected my cell. So now let's input any numbers. Okay, let's say let's give our column name. Let's say we have a salary. This is column name. So we have 20, 50, 70, okay, 790, 500 people paying. I'm just assuming. So now with this, now you have created a data. in Excel. You can save how to save in Excel. You click on this, you click on save as, you browse, you take it to browse, then you can save it as whatever you want to save it as. So the next thing to do, let's say so now how to do, you can calculate average on this, how to calculate plus and minus here. So now to do a small calculation on this, how to calculate addition in Excel is first thing, if you want your Excel to recognize that you're trying to do a calculation, the first thing you put is from equal to equal sign. It's this equal sign tells Excel that you're trying to do a calculation, you're trying to write a formula. So now then to do an addition, you know to addition is sum. You click sum and it will prompt you. Sorry, it prompts you. You double click, then you select. When you select, you see the select now A2 to A7. This is you click enter. This is wrong because I selected something different. So now let's redo this analysis. To axis, this is where our so click to axis and click enter. You see, this is the sum, the total salary of each person. Then you can calculate the average. How to calculate the average? Don't forget your equal sign. You do average, your average, then you select from here to here. This is how to calculate your average. You click enter. This is the average. So in our next video, we are going to do how to do summary, how to um subtract, multiply, and co. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.